2018 Miami.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Jose Arena gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. Prado's up with it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here's Chris Bryant now, head-to-head with Jose Arena. He's 0 for 5. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The windup and the 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Now the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
1-2.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his. Love, and there's one gone.
Miguel Rojas.
Stepping up now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fast. Ball on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Ready now for the Marlins, Justin Bour. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 now the count of the Marlins first baseman. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Quintana into the windup. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's 1 for 2. In field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Urena has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 1-1 to Schwarber. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting second, catcher.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
A majestic home run, and we'll look at it again with show track. The velocity off the bat came in at 117 miles an hour, so that's one of the hardest hit home runs you'll see all year long. Amazing stuff.
Batting ninth.
In now, Jose Quintana. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make exaggerated shifts.
Chris Bryant comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 fouled away. Rizzo, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he'll make it back to first, but he made it more of an adventure than he probably should have.
Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist popped him up. Realmuto is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning.